Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first of many, maybe, videos solely by me. As Rohit mentioned yesterday, we decided to try this thing. We partner up and see how this goes. But it had just, it just helps being two. You can cover more topics in a way, and then see how this goes. So, what's the first topic that I've started off with? I think very interestingly. Not a happy topic to talk about, but then Sean Dyche, the Burnley manager, has been sacked by the Burnley owners. The club statement saying that it's a pretty weird statement in my mind because the Burnley Football Club can confirm the club has parted company with manager Sean Dyche, assistant manager Ian Vaughan, first team coach Steve Stone, and goalkeeping coach Billy Mercer. So the whole staff is gone. Dyche was the longest serving manager in the Premier League, having been in charge of the Clarets for the 9.5 years. And that's kind of very interesting because he's been with Burnley from 2012 to 13 season, where they kind of finished 11th in the Championship. He got them kind of into the Premier League the first time from 2014-15 season. They went back to the Championship that season, but then they came back. And the best result came in 2017-18 when they finished 7th in that season for Premier League. What is more interesting to see is actually who's going to pick up from there. It's basically under 23's coach Mike Jackson, assisted by academy director Paul Jenkins, under 23 goalkeeping coach Connor King, and club captain Ben Mee have been asked to take charge of the team for Sunday's game with West Ham United. Now that's pretty interesting. Ben Mee taking charge. I think it's just kind of calming the nerves in the in the dugout, just kind of knowing Sean Dyche was amazing, I would say. Iconic 4-4-2 football, amazing voice, amazing the character he is. It's a loss for Premier League, I would say. But then it's a little weird to me because they've of course they're kind of fighting for the they're fighting in the relegation zone, but then they've not been doing well. But that's kind of a little harsh because they did win against Everton. The last game against Norwich was a kind of a relegation battle, but then they lost that. But they're not bottom. But this kind of is in a way realizing that they don't have a chance. Yeah, they are 24 points. They're 18th right now, so they're 24 points, 2 ahead of Watford. So there is a chance, but then the games, there is a Watford Burnley game as well on the 30th of April. So that's kind of very interesting because the next game they have is West Ham United. They could, I think they could have a chance to not be relegated given the form that Everton is in. Anything is possible. Everton is 28 points right now, and Burnley is 24. But this is pretty interesting. I would say, just right before the end of the season, there are only 8 games left. It's pretty extreme for a Burnley, for a club which is kind of not just disrespecting the club, but then it's you're fighting for relegation. You want some consistency. That doesn't make sense to me. Why at this moment are they kind of choosing to sack the manager? 8 games are left. You could just kind of see the 8 games, and then in the summer, kind of think about. Or this could be a way of also thinking about demands and stuff, some backroom drama to just hold off. But yeah, that's a breaking news right now from Premier League, that Sean Dyche has been sacked by Burnley Football Club. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think before the end of the season, do we see any more managers getting sacked? Do we big names like Frank Lampard, who are not doing well with Everton? We've seen Marcelo Bielsa losing his job as well with Leeds, and then them kind of coming up as well. So the season is still kind of 8 games. With this Burnley sacking, doesn't seem that 8 games matter anymore. It's the club makes a decision when they want to, which is fair enough because they want to kind of see if it affects the football as well or not. But yeah, do let me know what you think, and do give a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. See you later.